Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson by giving all praises, honor and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this 100% truth. Salutations unto the 144,000 doing this work in all truth and sincerity. And shalom to the 1/3 men, women and children who sincerely believe in this word being taught unto them. I'm back at you with another lesson entitled, Do You Really Trust in the Lord? Okay, because see, it's easy to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai when everything in your life is going fine and perfect and excuse me, and everything is working out for you. Okay, but what about when things ain't working out for you? What about when things ain't going in your favor? When situations ain't playing out in the direction that you'd rather have it play out in? Then can you sit there and say, throughout all that adversity, that hardship, could you then sit there and still say confidently that you trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? So that's the question in today's topic, man. And the inspiration of today's lesson, it came from me going into the book of Sirach, chapter 2, in the GNT, the Good News Translation. So I'm actually going to be reading Sirach 2 from the GNT in this lesson, as I believe that, for edification purpose, it'll be good to get into. Okay, so yeah, man, without further ado, let's get right into it, man. So this is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 2 in the GNT, the Good News Translation, and it says here, faithfulness to my God, my child. If you are going to serve the Lord, be prepared for times when you will be put to the test. Okay? It's easy to serve the Lord with your lips. The Heavenly Father is not looking for all that lip service, man. All that, I fear the Lord. I trust in the Lord. All that lip service, man. Yet when things are going left, you're losing your mind. You're going crazy. You're rethinking, what you're a part of, man. You're rethinking about, being in this truthful. Does the Lord really hear my prayers? Is He really hearing my cries? Is the Lord really for me or against me? You get the scripture speak about that, where when adversity hits, you get offended. I believe that's in Matthew 13. Where some were sown into stony ground, and that precept there. All right. People get enthralled by the deceitfulness of riches, or when trouble comes, they're offended, and then they fall out the truth. They're like, I didn't sign up for this, man. I'm in the truth now. All of a sudden, all my friends, my so-called friends, they don't wanna know anymore. I can't get any women anymore. Or, man, my bank account is all is all messed up now, or I keep catching hell at the job, or I keep getting sick, or whatever trial, whatever test that the Lord may put you through, because the Lord is sitting there like, okay, cool, you trust in me, yeah, all right, cool, okay. Well, how about, hey, the perfect example is our forefather Job. Is like, okay, well, how about when things ain't going the way you want it to? How about when you start losing certain luxuries and comforts that you had, people or women or whatever it is? Yeah, you still gonna fear me then? You still gonna trust in me then? Because look, and it has to be that way, because this is spiritual boot camp. We're heading into the time of Jacob's trouble, where we're gonna have to walk by faith and not by sight, as is written in the book of Corinthians. Okay, so the Lord needs to pretty much numb us to this world, and what better way to be numb to this world than to just be constantly catching hell? All right. Hebrews 12. Now, no chastening for the present moment seemeth to be joyous, but worketh a more peaceable fruit Okay, so it doesn't. It's not a nice feeling knowing that you're here doing the work of the Lord and you're catching hell and you just gotta endure. All right, it's not a nice feeling, but guess what? We still gotta deal with it, man, because we didn't just come this far just to come this far. What does it say in the scriptures? He who endures until the end, the same shall be saved. So if you just decide to hang up your boots, like, you know what, man, this ain't what I signed up for, I'm out of here. Well, then you're done, man. You're through. All right. So this is a race of endurance, man. Okay. So let's start again from the top. Sirach 2:1. Faithfulness to my God, my child. If you are going to serve the Lord, be prepared for times when you will be put to the test. Be sincere and determined. Keep calm when trouble comes, because you best believe if you're sincere about this thing and you've done a certain amount of work and the Lord sees that, all right, and he's gonna put you to the test, man. It's just to keep calm when trouble comes, not to buck up, lose faith, and oh man, yeah, you see, I knew I was wasting my time with that Hebrew. Yeah, you just start bitching up, man. Cool, fair enough. Arkia might have their bitch moment, all right, but then you gotta get out of that rut and you gotta man the fuck up, man. What did the Most High say to Job? Gird up thy loins like a man. Okay, so it ain't about just throwing in the towel, man. That's what women do. Oh yeah, too hard, uncomfortable. I'm gonna throw in the towel. I can't do it. They're like, I can't do it. Yeah, I tried, but I can't. Nah, man, this ain't about the Most High ain't gonna have sympathy for you if you tried it and you fell out, man. The scriptures clearly state, he who endures until the end, the same shall be saved. None of that half-assed bullshit, man. Excuse me. Okay. It says in verse 3, Sirach 2. Go on, man. Fucking hell. Female drivers, man. Anyways, Sirach 2 and 3 says, she won't even say thank you. That's a... Hey, that's women for you, man. Anyways, Sirach 2 and 3. Stay with the Lord. Never abandon him, and you will be prosperous at the end of your days. All right, so you may not be prosperous now. You're being tried in the fire right now. But it says that in the end of your days, you will be prosperous. All right, this is the reward for those that wait on the Lord, man. Not bitch up halfway through. I can't do it. Then I can't do it, spirit. Yeah, I just want to be comfortable. But guess what? You're going to have to be comfortable being uncomfortable, man. That's the only way you're going to get far in this truth. All right, verse 4, accept whatever happens to you. All right. In the KJV, what does it say? Whatever is brought unto you, take cheerfully, and be thou art patient when changed to a lower state. All right. It says accept whatever happens to you, man. Because the Most High is dramatic, man. You're gonna start catching hell, but the way you're gonna catch it is like you're gonna know that you're gonna know it's the Most High. The way events are gonna play out, you're gonna know it's the Most High, man. You're gonna know this ain't just a coincidence. Okay? Even if you suffer humiliation, be patient, man. Didn't Yahushua, our greatest example, didn't he have to suffer humiliation when they nailed him to the cross? Okay? They spat on him, slapped him, did all kind of things to him. They were mocking him, saying, oh, well, if you're the son of the Most High, then save yourself. All right? So he had to face that humiliation and be patient, man. And now he's sitting on the right-hand side of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, man, getting ready to judge the wicked of this earth, man. You see? Patience. There's a scripture in Peter's where it says how patience leads to godliness, man. Okay? I'm not going to bother finding it because, I'm on the road right now and I know it's somewhere in there and it might take some time. But anyways, sticking to the script. Sirach 2 and 5. Gold is tested by fire, and human character is tested in the furnace of humiliation. You see that? Because it's easy to have a certain character about yourself when things are working out for you, you got the money, you got the status, you got a couple women there, so you act in a certain way, and you feel justified in how you act. Well, how about when you don't have the money, the power, the status, the women? Then who are you? When you're in the face of adversity, all odds are against you. So who's the real you? You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of man, once they lose those things, they bitch up, man. All of a sudden, they ain't that quote unquote alpha male. You see the biggest so-called masculine men turn into the biggest bitches, man, the moment adversity hits. But if in the face of adversity, you can still remain, you can still retain your integrity, you still have a good character about you, that says a lot about you, man. That says a lot about you, and that's what the Heavenly Father's looking for, man. Who are you when things ain't going your way? When you're not living life to the standards that you was once used to, who are you? Because that's the real you, man. What is your character? You see? It says in Sirach 2:6, trust the Lord and he will help you. Walk straight in his ways and put your hope in him. So you need to understand that all that you're facing is of the Lord. So you have to put your hope in him, man. And that eventually he's going to show you his mercy. But until then, you're going to be put to the test. Okay? It says in verse 7, all you that fear the Lord, wait for him to show you his mercy. You got to wait for that mercy, man. Where else are we going to go? We understand the will of the Heavenly Father. If we go back into the world, he ain't saving us. So we just got to stick it out till the end. Okay? Wait for him to show you his mercy. Do not turn away from him or you will fall. You see, where are you going to go? Alright? This is the truth right here. This is the way. Walk ye in it. Alright? If you decide to buck up against it now, you want to do your own thing, you're going to fall, man. It says in verse 8, all you that fear the Lord, trust him and you will certainly be rewarded. Alright? Not you may be rewarded. You will certainly be rewarded, man. And the Most High is not a man that he should lie. So if it's written in the scriptures, you best bet your bottom dollar, man, it's going to come to pass, man. You see? Reading on in verse 9, all you that fear the Lord, look forward to his blessings of mercy and eternal happiness. All right? What we're about to inherit is going to be for eternity, man. All these nations have had their time to rule on earth, but when the kingdom of heaven is established once and for all, it's gonna be for eternity, man. And because we trusted in Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, we're gonna be an eternal glory, man. And we're gonna thank the Lord. He put the Spirit on us to endure, because the Lord didn't have to wake us up to do his work, to make our body a living sacrifice, to go out on the highways and the byways. He didn't have to choose us, man. But guess what? He did. All right. And Lord willing, it stays that way, man. Lord willing, what did King David say? Take not thy Holy Spirit away from me. Psalms 51. We got to pray that prayer daily, man. And you lots best not make me miss this light, man. We have to pray that prayer daily. Okay. So reading on, Sirach 2 and verse 10, think back to the ancient generations and consider this. Has the Lord ever disappointed anyone who put his hope in him? We have many examples, man. Job, when the Apostle Paul was locked up in prison, who is it? Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego, when they was placed in that fiery furnace. Many other examples, man. Just a few that come to mind right now. Okay? So we have reason to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Romans 15:4, the things that are written aforetime were written for our learning. Okay? They were written for us to learn, man, so we can have hope. The scriptures say what? Wherefore comfort one another with these words, man. You see what I'm saying? So Sirach 2 and 10 again in the GNT, think back to the ancient generations and consider this. Has the Lord ever disappointed anyone who put his hope in him? Has the Lord ever abandoned anyone who held him in constant reverence? You're constantly reverencing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai. You're constantly praying. You're constantly doing the work. Okay? Has the Lord ever ignored anyone who prayed on him? The answer is no, man. If you praying on him in truth and sincerity and you calling on his true name, you best believe you're going to answer that prayer, man. And you have to know and understand that sometimes no answer is an answer. When Yahweh Shai, was pretty much begging the Lord, and then no other way. Before he was going to get crucified, the Lord didn't say anything, man. But guess what? That was the answer. You see? So it says in verse 11, the Lord is kind and merciful. The Lord is kind and merciful. He forgives our sins and keeps us safe in time of trouble. So we have to know and believe, know and believe that, man. We can't be losing hope. We can't be now is not the time to be getting weak. We ain't got time to be getting weak. Not right now, man. Not in this time of prophecy. We can't be getting weak now. 2nd Ezra 14, put off now thy weak nature and cast thee your mortal thoughts, man, that are most heavy unto thee. All right, we got to be fully locked in, man. Fully locked in the spirit. Okay? It says in Sirach 2 and 12, but those who lose their nerve are doomed. All those sinners who try to have it both ways. You want to one foot in, one foot out. You call on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai, but you call on Yahweh just as a backup plan, just in case things don't go your way. All right then, buddy. It says in verse 13, it says, doom is sure to come for those who lose their courage. They have no faith, and so they will have no protection. Doesn't it say in Hebrews 11 and 6 that without faith it is impossible to please the Heavenly Father? And he that comes to the Heavenly Father must believe that he is, which is his name, Yahweh, and he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him, man. So this thing, as the elder apostles always push, this is all about being diligent, man. That we all show forth the same diligence. You see, we gotta show the Lord that we want to get the hell up out of here, man. The elder apostles set up a standard, and we have to stick to that standard to the best of our ability, man. Daily videos. It's not always possible, but hey, we have to, try and stick to that standard to the best of our ability, man, because there's so much going on in prophecy. And, again, we've got to show forth the same diligence. And also, look, man, don't you want to get out of here? Aren't you tired of this world? So why don't you show the Lord that? Make your body a living sacrifice and show Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai, you are done with this place, man. And you want out. Okay? It says in verse 14, doom is sure to come for those who lose their hope. What will they do when the Lord comes to judge them? Oh no, but Lord, I've been in the truth 10 years. I've been in the truth 15 years. Lord, how did you work, Lord? But did you endure until the end? But did you endure until the end? Like the scriptures say, he who endures until the end, the same shall be saved. Okay. 15, those who fear the Lord do not disobey his commands. Those who love him will live as he wants them to live. Okay. Doesn't it say in Judges 5? Is it Judges 5? Or Judges 12? I ain't brought out in a while, but in the book of Judges it says how we rehearse the righteous acts. Okay, so we're doing a rehearsal now, man. We know we're in this wicked flesh, but we still keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, man. 16, those who fear the Lord will try to please him and devote themselves to the law. You see, you will try to please him. All right, we keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, man. Okay. Verse 17, those who fear the Lord are always ready to serve him. They humble themselves before him and say, we place our destiny in the hands of the Lord, not in human hands, because his mercy is as great as his majesty. That's right. We place our destiny in the hands of the Lord. You know, rather than praying to the Lord to ease up your situation or to lighten up, you know, sometimes you may have to, okay? But remember that the Lord ain't going to put you through anything he didn't think you could handle, all right? But rather than pray for that, pray to the Lord for the strength to be able to deal with the adversity he's putting on you, man. That's what I started to pray now. It's like, hey, look, man, you can pray all you want to change the situation and to fix this and to fix that and to lighten up on this and lighten up on that. But at the end of the day, the Lord's going to do what he want to do, man. So rather than just, you know, bitch up about it, just say, Lord, just give me whatever you put me through, wherever you're going to swing my way, just give me the strength to deal with it, man. Just give me the strength to deal with it. And give me the spirit to endure until the end. Okay, so, you know, again, the title of this video, do you really trust in the Lord? Okay, it's easy to make that statement when life is sweet, you know, everything cushy, everything's just working out, man. You got the cheat codes. But what about when that hell hits? When adversity comes? When tribulation comes? When offenses come? Do you then still trust in the Lord? Okay? So yeah, man, I just wanted to touch on that on this morning edification on the way to the plantation field. So, you know, I pray, Lord willing, it's been edifying. And until the next time, I say shalom.